Okay, so I promised myself that I was going to do this more, and I feel like I haven't done it at all. So until I find a place where I can recite my poetry, I'm going to continue doing this. And so I have, I think, one or two that I would like to go ahead and record and share, so bear with me. Um, Most of these don't have titles. Dark blue spills the sky, just barely a contrast to the shadows of trees that outline the horizon. Painful silence swallows the space around me. No music, no sound, just the resonance of my own heart beating loud with emotion. They say every new beginning comes from another beginning's end. Why does it seem that these lines are blurred? Where is the hard line drawn to just start over again? It seems that even new beginnings are not immune to the past. In almost empty garage, little artificial light pales to the sun that's breaking forth from the sky. The once dark blue is now an ombre of white and light blue, and here I sit, still, no sound, just the light that's trickling through the glass. What was a mundane drive now seems so final, so finite. This ending feels different. What is home? Is it the place where you were so familiar that you could recite it all from memory? Is it a place where your roots are so ingrained that when you decide to uproot, it shakes your very foundation? Or is home something you carry with you? Is it the memories built on all the friendships you've entrusted to the best and worst of you? Is it the tears that followed excitement, heartache, love, loss? Is it the lamenting of all the mistakes and the weight you carried, yet tried to bury deep, so deep, that you pray that they don't rise from the dead when you start a new life? The train beats along the tracks. Every so often, a man's voice interrupts my thoughts, announcing each stop as it slows. I'm reminded for a brief second that I'm still here. As I stare out into the daybreak, I'm reminded of the past several years. They say not to look back. It's hard to not want to retrace your steps. Sometimes seeing the very places your feet have touched reminds you what brought you there. It also reminds you what brought you out of the trenches. Faith. Faith comes from the end of yourself. Faith comes from the moments where being grateful doesn't seem nearly enough, when the things you've once entrusted have let you fall through the cracks.